Did you know that over 7 out of 10 seniors say they'd much rather grow older in their own homes than move into a nursing facility? But what happens when you feel backed into a corner, thinking you have no other choice? Let's face it, nursing homes can drain your savings, leave you feeling isolated, and often aren't the best path to happiness in your golden years. But here's the good news that might bring you some relief. You actually have several wonderful options that many people don't know about. Today, I'm going to walk you through 6 alternatives that won't just save you money, but could actually lead to a more fulfilling, joyful life as you age. Whether staying in your beloved home, living with family, or finding a supportive community sounds most appealing to you, I promise there's an option that could be your perfect fit. Stay with me until the end, because the final solution I'll share surprises almost everyone who hears it. Yet it might be exactly what you or your loved one has been looking for. If you find this information helpful, I'd be so grateful if you'd hit that like button and subscribe for more practical advice on aging with dignity and joy. Your support helps me create more resources for people who need them most. Let me introduce you to Martha, a 73-year-old retired elementary school principal who spent decades nurturing young minds. When she experienced a sudden health scare last year, she felt her world turning upside down. Her doctor suggested a nursing home, and her children were deeply concerned about her living on her own. The potential costs were astronomical, and the thought of surrendering her independence left Martha feeling devastated. She wasn't ready to give up the freedom she'd cherished her entire life, but she also didn't want her children constantly worrying about her safety and well-being. Martha initially believed a nursing home was her only option, until she discovered alternatives that changed everything. With some research and the right support system, she found a solution that allowed her to maintain her independence, stay connected to her community, and actually feel happier than she had in years, all without depleting her life savings. The best part? You or your loved one can find the same peace of mind. By the time you finish watching this video, you'll discover how Martha avoided the nursing facility and created a living situation that brings her genuine happiness. And you'll learn exactly how you can do the same. Stay with me, because that last option I mentioned, it's one that most people completely overlook, yet it could be absolutely perfect for your unique situation. 1. Aging in place, making your home work for you. Would you prefer to stay in your familiar home if it could be made safe and comfortable as you age? For the vast majority of seniors, the answer is an enthusiastic yes. Research consistently shows that nearly 90% of older adults would rather age in their current homes than relocate to a facility. However, many worry about mobility challenges, safety concerns, or managing daily tasks as they grow older. Here's the encouraging news. With some thoughtful modifications, aging in your own home can be both safe and budget-friendly, eliminating the need for a nursing facility. Martha experienced this dilemma firsthand. After her health scare, she worried about potential falls, managing household responsibilities, and getting help quickly in an emergency. Rather than moving to an expensive facility, she implemented several simple yet life-changing improvements to her home. Let me share the small changes that made a huge difference in Martha's life. First, she installed sturdy grab bars in the bathroom and along key hallways. Since falls represent one of the leading causes of injury for seniors, these simple additions provided crucial support exactly where she needed it most. Next, she added non-slip flooring in areas that tended to get wet or slippery. For homes with staircases, many seniors choose to install stair lifts or ramps, ensuring they can move safely between floors without risking dangerous falls. Martha didn't need this yet, but knowing these options existed gave her peace of mind for the future. Proper lighting makes a tremendous difference too. Motion-activated lights in hallways, bedrooms, and bathrooms eliminated Martha's need to fumble for switches in the dark, significantly reducing her risk of tripping. Smart home technology like voice-controlled lights, thermostats, and even door locks made her daily routine much easier, especially during times when her mobility was limited. One of Martha's biggest worries was what might happen if she experienced an emergency while alone. To address this concern, she invested in a medical alert system, a simple device she could wear that would summon help at the press of a button. These systems can connect directly to emergency services or family members, ensuring quick assistance whenever needed. For additional security, many seniors like Martha use video doorbells and smart security cameras, allowing them to see visitors without having to rush to the door. This technology helps prevent scams and protects against unwanted visitors. A common misconception is that needing assistance means you must move to a facility. In reality, hiring part-time help can be substantially more affordable and flexible. Martha found a wonderful local caregiver who visits twice weekly to help with light housekeeping, meal preparation, and grocery shopping. This modest investment dramatically improved her ability to maintain her independence. Depending on location, seniors may also qualify for home care services through Medicaid or local nonprofit organizations, further reducing costs. For Martha, these modifications meant she could continue living in the home she treasured, surrounded by cherished memories and familiar comforts, without facing the overwhelming expense of a nursing facility. And she's far from alone. Millions of seniors successfully age in place with a thoughtful combination of home adaptations and part-time support. Would you prefer to stay in your own home if you could make it safer and more accessible? Share your thoughts in the comments below. But what if you need more regular assistance, or you're concerned about feeling isolated? That's where our next option comes in, an alternative that's growing in popularity and offers built-in social connections. Stay with me, because this next solution might surprise you with how perfectly it balances independence and community. 2. Senior co-housing. Independence with built-in community. Have you heard about co-housing before? Would you consider trying it? Martha, our 73-year-old retired principal, never imagined herself living in a shared community setting. She'd always valued her personal space and independence. But after her health scare, the isolation of living alone started taking a toll. Her children lived in different states, and while aging in place was certainly possible, she worried about what might happen if she eventually needed more day-to-day support. That's when she discovered senior co-housing, an innovative living arrangement that gave her the perfect balance between maintaining her independence and having a ready-made support network. Senior co-housing is a growing trend where older adults live in private homes or apartments within a shared community. Unlike traditional retirement facilities, co-housing is designed for active seniors who want meaningful social connections, shared resources, and a sense of belonging without the institutional rules or high costs associated with assisted living centers. Martha found a co-housing community where she had her own private space, a comfortable one-bedroom apartment with a small garden that she absolutely loved. But the real benefits came from the shared common areas, a welcoming dining hall, a well-equipped fitness center, and a cozy community lounge where residents gathered regularly. Each week, the group prepared meals together, organized various social activities, and helped one another with small tasks. If Martha needed transportation to a medical appointment, a neighbor was happy to drive her. When someone else needed assistance with grocery shopping, another resident would gladly lend a hand. This organic sense of community transformed Martha's daily experience. She no longer felt isolated, and she enjoyed the freedom to participate in activities while still maintaining her personal privacy. One of the most significant advantages of co-housing is affordability. Traditional nursing homes and assisted living facilities can cost thousands of dollars monthly. In contrast, co-housing allows seniors to share expenses like utilities, property maintenance, and even groceries, substantially reducing their financial burden. Some communities operate on a cooperative model, where residents either own or rent their private spaces while collectively managing the property. This approach makes co-housing considerably more cost-effective than traditional senior housing options. Martha's monthly expenses in her co-housing community were less than half what a nursing home would have cost. She paid for her apartment and contributed to shared services, but didn't face unexpected medical facility fees or lose control over her daily schedule and activities. A major concern for seniors living alone is loneliness, which research has linked to serious health problems, including heart disease and depression. Co-housing naturally addresses this by creating an organic support system. Every morning, Martha could choose between having coffee with her neighbors or enjoying quiet time in her own space. She appreciated the flexibility to engage as much or as little as she wanted, quite different from the rigid structure typical of nursing homes. Residents in her community organized regular movie nights, book clubs, gentle exercise sessions like yoga and walking groups, game evenings, and special holiday celebrations. These social connections made Martha happier, healthier, and more active, all while preserving her independence and dignity. Is co-housing right for you? It might be a perfect solution if you want to maintain your independence while enjoying regular social interaction. Prefer a cost-effective alternative to nursing homes. Like the concept of neighbors helping neighbors. Value both privacy and community. This lifestyle offers freedom, affordability, and a built-in support network without the restrictions of traditional assisted living arrangements. Would you consider living in a senior co-housing community? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. I'd love to hear what appeals to you or what concerns you might have about this option. And if you're looking for an alternative that keeps you close to family without feeling like you're imposing, stay tuned. Our next solution might be exactly what you're hoping to find. 3. Multi-generational living. Family connections with dignity. For many seniors, moving in with family seems like the most logical solution, but it's often emotionally complicated. You might worry about losing your independence, disrupting your children's household, or feeling like a burden. These concerns are completely understandable, but with thoughtful planning, living with family can become a rewarding and practical arrangement that benefits everyone emotionally and financially. Martha's friend Robert, a 75-year-old retired electrician, found himself in this exact situation after his wife passed away. He struggled with loneliness and the increasing costs of maintaining his home on a fixed income. His daughter Jennifer invited him to move in with her family, but Robert hesitated. He didn't want to interfere with her busy household or feel like an obligation. Instead of immediately declining, Robert and Jennifer worked together to develop an arrangement that preserved his independence while allowing him to be close to his loved ones. Their success came down to clear communication and well-defined boundaries. They discussed expectations thoroughly before making any changes, ensuring everyone felt comfortable with the new living situation. Here's how they made multi-generational living work beautifully. They created a separate living space by converting their detached garage into a comfortable apartment for Robert, giving him privacy while keeping him nearby. Other families might opt for in-law suites, basement apartments, or even small accessory dwelling units on the property. Rather than feeling like a dependent, Robert contributed financially to the household, helping with utilities and groceries. This made their arrangement feel more like a partnership than a one-sided situation. Robert found purpose by assisting with his grandchildren, occasionally picking them up from school and sharing his wisdom and life experiences. He also took on certain household responsibilities that suited his abilities, which made him feel valued rather than merely a guest. These thoughtful steps helped Robert maintain his independence, contribute meaningfully to the household, and preserve his sense of dignity and purpose. Beyond the emotional benefits, living with family often makes excellent financial sense. It dramatically lowers living costs compared to paying thousands for a nursing home or assisted living facility. Families can save significantly by sharing caregiving responsibilities rather than hiring outside help. Some families may qualify for tax benefits or government assistance programs when caring for an aging parent. Robert's move didn't just provide emotional security. It saved him thousands of dollars annually compared to a retirement facility. Common concerns about multi-generational living can be addressed with proper planning. I don't want to be a burden. Solution: contribute meaningfully, whether financially, emotionally, or by helping with household tasks that match your abilities. I'm afraid of losing my independence. Solution: create a dedicated space that provides privacy while keeping you connected to family. What if our lifestyles and routines clash? Solution: establish clear boundaries early, agreeing on schedules, personal space, and responsibilities to prevent potential conflicts. For Robert, moving in with his daughter wasn't simply about financial savings. It was about finding renewed purpose, staying socially engaged, and maintaining his independence while strengthening family bonds. If you're considering this option, start the conversation early and explore creative approaches that would work for your specific family dynamics. Many seniors discover that with thoughtful planning, living with family becomes not just practical, but deeply fulfilling. Would you consider moving in with family if the arrangement respected your independence? Share your thoughts in the comments. But what if you don't have family nearby, or prefer an option with more autonomy? Don't worry, there are still excellent alternatives available. Our next solution might be the perfect fit for your situation, so keep watching. 4. Adult foster care and home sharing. Companionship with affordability. Would you consider sharing your home with a companion if it meant you could maintain your independence longer? Many seniors hesitate to explore these options, but they can truly transform your experience, providing care, companionship, and financial benefits without the institutional setting of a nursing home. After her health scare, Martha wanted to preserve her independence, but recognized she needed occasional assistance. While nursing homes seemed expensive and impersonal, she discovered two innovative alternatives: adult foster care and home-sharing programs. For seniors who need some help with daily activities but don't require round-the-clock nursing care, adult foster care offers a family-like environment at a significantly lower cost than institutional settings. Instead of a large, impersonal facility, seniors live in private homes with licensed caregivers who provide assistance with daily tasks like bathing, dressing, and medication reminders. Nutritious, home-cooked meals. A warm, supportive living environment. Meaningful social interaction with caregivers and other residents. Adult foster care costs substantially less than a nursing home while allowing seniors to live in a genuine home setting with personalized attention. Martha's neighbor Eleanor found an adult foster care home where she had her own comfortable room, compassionate caregivers, and a small group of fellow seniors who quickly became like family. Her experience proved far less isolating, more affordable, and emotionally rewarding compared to a large institutional facility. Many states offer financial assistance for adult foster care through Medicaid programs, making it an accessible option for seniors with limited financial resources. Another creative solution is home sharing, where seniors offer a spare room in their home to a younger person in exchange for rent, companionship, or help with daily tasks. Martha's friend Catherine was living alone in her spacious house after her husband passed away. She didn't want to move, but felt uncomfortable being alone, especially at night. Catherine joined a home-sharing program and was matched with Sophia, a graduate student seeking affordable housing. Catherine gained valuable companionship and occasional help with grocery shopping and household tasks, while Sophia found safe, affordable accommodation at below-market rent. Both women benefited tremendously from the arrangement, forming a genuine friendship and supporting each other in practical ways. Numerous nonprofits and community organizations offer home-sharing programs, carefully matching seniors with thoroughly vetted, background-checked companions. This mutually beneficial arrangement provides lower living costs for both parties, increased safety and peace of mind, regular companionship and social interaction, assistance with errands and household responsibilities. For seniors experiencing loneliness but not requiring full-time care, home sharing can be a wonderful alternative to nursing homes, allowing them to age in place while maintaining social connections. Is one of these options right for you? They might be perfect if you need some assistance but don't require constant nursing care, prefer a home-like setting rather than an institutional environment, would benefit from companionship and shared expenses. Both adult foster care and home sharing prioritize independence, affordability, and human connection, proving that nursing homes aren't the only answer for seniors needing some support. Have you or someone you know tried either of these arrangements? Would you consider sharing your home with a companion if it meant maintaining your independence longer? Please share your experiences or questions in the comments. And if you're looking for a more structured community with built-in activities and support, our next solution could be exactly what you need, so keep watching. 5. Independent living communities, freedom with built-in support. Imagine waking up in your own private residence, stepping outside to greet friendly neighbors, and having access to engaging social activities, fitness classes, and maintenance-free living, all without the institutional structure of a nursing home. That's precisely what independent living and 55-plus communities offer. Martha had always led an active, social life, but after her health scare, she found maintaining her large home increasingly challenging. She didn't need daily medical assistance, but she also didn't want to deal with the isolation and ongoing upkeep of living alone. That's when she discovered a vibrant 55-plus community that completely transformed her daily experience. Unlike nursing homes or assisted living facilities, 55-plus communities are designed specifically for active, independent seniors who want a dynamic lifestyle without the burdens of home maintenance. Martha moved into a charming apartment in a 55-plus community that offered private, independent living spaces, apartments, condos, or small homes. Abundant social opportunities, book clubs, game nights, group outings. Convenient on-site amenities, swimming pools, fitness centers, walking trails. Maintenance-free living. No more worrying about yard work or home repairs. The best part? Martha maintained complete control over her daily schedule. Unlike in a nursing home where routines are often rigidly structured and institutional. Many 55-plus communities offer optional emergency assistance systems, so if something unexpected happens, help is readily available, but it's never imposed. Martha appreciated knowing that if she ever needed medical assistance, it was nearby, but not intrusive. These communities typically provide transportation services, making it simple for residents to attend medical appointments, go grocery shopping, or participate in local events without relying on family members or navigating public transportation. For Martha, the most significant benefit was the built-in social network. She no longer experienced loneliness, and she developed an active circle of friends who shared her interests. Whether joining a morning yoga class, attending a community cookout, or taking a day trip to a local museum, there was always something enjoyable happening right outside her door. Is a 55-plus community right for you? It might be perfect if you want to live independently while avoiding isolation. Enjoy having social activities and amenities within walking distance. Appreciate the idea of maintenance-free living. Feel more secure knowing emergency assistance is available if needed. If you answered yes to any of these, an independent living or 55-plus community could be an excellent alternative to a nursing home. Martha once thought her only option was moving to an assisted living facility, but instead, she found a place where she could live entirely on her terms, stay active, and build meaningful new friendships, all while enjoying complete peace of mind. Would you consider moving to a 55-plus community if it meant more freedom and fewer responsibilities? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're seeking the ultimate balance between care and independence, our final option might be the very best solution. Keep watching to learn about an approach that surprises most people with its effectiveness. 6. At-home care with technology, the best of both worlds. What if you could remain in your familiar home while still receiving the care and support you need, without the high cost of a nursing facility? That's exactly what at-home care combined with modern technology and community services makes possible. After exploring all her options, Martha ultimately found her perfect solution. A thoughtfully balanced combination of part-time home care, telehealth services, and community support programs that allowed her to maintain her independence while receiving precisely the assistance she needed. Many seniors assume that once they start requiring help with daily activities, a facility becomes inevitable. In reality, there are numerous affordable ways to receive quality care right at home. Flexible care options. Part-time caregivers. Hiring a home health aide for just a few hours daily can provide valuable assistance with meal preparation, light housekeeping, and personal care. Many seniors qualify for Medicaid waivers or community-based programs that help cover these costs. Telehealth services. Virtual doctor appointments and remote health monitoring technologies mean seniors can effectively manage health conditions without frequent clinic visits, reducing costs while keeping healthcare accessible. Meal delivery programs. Services like Meals on Wheels ensure seniors receive nutritious food without the challenges of cooking, making independent living much more manageable. Home delivery services. Many pharmacies and grocery stores now offer convenient delivery, allowing seniors to receive medications and necessities without leaving home. Martha utilized these services, combining occasional home care with technology that kept her connected, safe, and independent. Thanks to modern innovations, seniors can maintain their independence longer than ever before. Martha made several simple technology upgrades that dramatically improved her daily life. Medical alert system. A wearable emergency button ensured she could summon help immediately if she ever fell or experienced a medical emergency. Smart home devices. Voice-controlled assistants helped her manage lights, adjust the thermostat, and even call family members hands-free. Video calling and social applications. These tools helped her stay meaningfully connected with family and friends, preventing isolation and loneliness. Martha appreciated that she didn't have to rely heavily on family members or move to a nursing home. Instead, she created a customized support system that perfectly matched her unique needs and preferences. Affordability factors. Many assume that in-home assistance is prohibitively expensive, but it's often substantially more affordable than facility-based care. Medicaid home and community-based services, HCBS, waivers. Many states offer programs covering in-home care, transportation, and meal services for qualifying seniors. Veterans benefits. Those who served may be eligible for financial assistance covering at-home care costs. Local senior programs. Numerous communities provide low-cost or free support services, including caregiver assistance, transportation, and meal programs. By utilizing part-time caregivers alongside free or affordable community services, Martha created a comfortable, sustainable living situation that preserved both her independence and her savings. Is at-home care with technology the right solution for you? It might be perfect if you want to remain in your familiar home as long as possible. Would benefit from occasional assistance with daily tasks. Like the idea of using technology and local resources to support your independence. If these points resonate with you, at-home care enhanced by technology and community services could be your ideal solution, just as it was for Martha. By thoughtfully combining modern technology, part-time assistance, and local support programs, seniors can enjoy safe, fulfilling, and independent lives without needing a nursing home. Martha once believed a nursing facility was inevitable. The looming costs, fear of isolation, and potential loss of independence seemed unavoidable. But when she took time to explore her options, she discovered a solution that kept her happy, independent, and financially secure. By considering aging in place, senior co-housing, living with family, adult foster care, 55-plus communities, and technology-enhanced home care, Martha created a life that truly worked for her unique needs. She didn't settle. She chose the path that best fit her preferences, lifestyle, and budget. Aging should center around choices, not limitations. Whether you prefer staying in your long-time home, joining a supportive community, or finding the right balance between independence and assistance, there are better alternatives than traditional nursing facilities. Start by exploring your options, researching local programs, and discussing possibilities with loved ones. Think carefully about what matters most to you as you age, and remain open-minded. The ideal solution might surprise you. You deserve to age with dignity, joy, and financial peace of mind. And the wonderful news is that there's always a way to make that happen. Which of these options sounds most appealing to you? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this information helpful, please hit the like button and share it with someone who might need to hear these alternatives today. Want more tips on aging well and maintaining your independence? Check out our next video right here.